Hey, what's up everyone? Today we're going to talk about the Breda M9 and how to... God damn it. Why do you do this? Seriously, why do you do this? Alright, for reals. Today we're not going to talk about the M9. Well, we are going to... Oh my god. Get away. So, what we're actually going to talk about is this. Let me get a better light. There we go. There we go. So, if you're not sure what this is actually a Surefire / Luminox watch. So Surefire a while back made these wrist flashlights, and they're kind of like big and chunky, and they don't have the watch on it. They do sell a model that doesn't have no watch on it, and it's just kind of like basically a light on your wrist. It's a wrist light, right? And it's I can see the appeal. I can see why people would want it. It's useful, but it's also kind of tacky. So then they also made a one where it's a Surefire brand watch, or just a cheap brand watch basically. And that one's a lot cheaper, but they also have a Luminox one. So it's kind of, wouldn't really call it a name brand, but Luminox, they do have a tritium. So it's kind of cool. Now, I don't know if I can like show you guys, but if I turn off the lights later, maybe I'll show you guys. But point is, these are I don't know if the light is better or worse, but there, we'll go with the light until let's go with the light. So yeah, so these are Luminox Surefire watches. I forgot what they're called actually. They are, what's their model? It's patent pending. What do you want? I already fed you. Oh, there we go. Surefire 2211. So yeah, they're pretty simple. They're really just flashlight and watch. They are USB charged, so the Luminox watch is just a quartz, so that has its own battery you can replace. But the watch itself, or sorry, the light itself, is a USB. It's just standard USB charger, not a USB-C. So you can't use your fancy new Android phone chargers, but they do come with phone charger, and you should have a bunch of USB chargers. Anyway, so it does have different settings. It does have high at, I forgot, like, I want to say 600, but don't quote me on it. I think it's somewhere, I think it's in 600. So if you press it once, there's high, and then if you press it really quickly twice, that's low. And I think that's like 30 lumens or 15. It's more like just like a, small light at night, or just to look for stuff up close. So you're probably asking, why is it weird? It looks weird, right? Why is the nozzle pointing upward? Well, that's because when it sits on your wrist, well, first of all, I gotta show you. So review, it's nicely constructed, pretty solid, and Luminox is a quartz watch, so there's really nothing to say. It does have a rotating bezel, so woohoo, cool. And at night it glows. Yeah, solid construction, flashlight works, blah, 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 blah. But one criticism I will have is that, holy shit, who did they made this for? Like, I'm a scrawny dude, right? I'm Asian, so I have small arms already. What do you want? Oh my god, they're tearing on my carpet, BRB. Well, if you can't beat them, let them roam free, I guess. So, anyways, I'm a scrawny dude, right? So, I've got a small wrist, and right here, this is the tightest hole they have, and look at that, like, I can still. So yeah, so that's my only gripe. I mean, it's usable, and I'm sure if you put it like over clothing, like if you're wearing like a jacket or if you're wearing like a top, you'll be fine because you'll have the extra bulk. But right now it's kind of loose and just feels weird. But anyways, so the reason it's, let me just put this on. So the reason it's angled is because, actually, let me show you. This will be like pictures are worth 1,000 words. So example, lights. Oh my god, who turned off the lights? So imagine this. You're in the dark, you hear a bump, but you don't have your flashlight. But it's okay, because you have your Surefire 2211 flashlight watch. And so, all you have to do is grab your gun, activate your flashlight, and now, haha, you can positively identify your target and aim. So, the camera doesn't quite line it up, and also, here, the wrist, so, there we go, it's better. Like I said, it's kind of not quite lined up on my wrist because of how loose it is, but you get the idea. So now you can actually aim and navigate and shoot in the dark without having to hold. You can have both. Basically, you can have both hands on the gun. That's basically the point. What are you doing? Seriously. Or you can still like move it around. It just kind of looks funky when you're holding your wrist down. But yeah. So now you can aim and shoot, and it's pretty nice, and that's why it's angled. What was I gonna say about this? Anyways, that's why the flashlight's angled. Yeah, pretty useful. It's super cool, I think. And wow, I just banged it against the door frame, so yeah, there's a little chip on it. Whatever. It's gonna be a work watch, not a fancy watch. I'm not gonna. I mean, I guess. Yeah, to each their own. You could wear in with in a fancy suit tie, but this would be more like a work watch for me, or just like an outdoor watch. But the strap, I could add holes to it, but I think better yet, I'm just gonna put a NATO strap on it, or a NATO style strap. Just found one online. I think these are pretty big. I don't remember off the top of my head what but I'm pretty sure these are 24 millimeters straps. But yeah, and the reason why, so NATO strap, they're cool. Let's face it, because aesthetic is 9/10 of what I do. But the nice part on NATO strap is because it uses both loops, even if one what are these bars or pins called? Even if one of these breaks, the watch will still stay on. So functionally, they do serve a purpose. Plus, canvas is just more comfortable for me. I don't like metal. Plastic I can deal with, but you kind of get gross. Whereas canvas is like not as bad. Much better than leather too. But okay, so first gotta get rid of this. How do I put this? How do I take this off? Do you punch it out? Or do you... Alright, let me figure this out. Well, okay, that was super easy. So you just push on it and then it pops out. Okay, cool. So yeah. So if you're curious about how to remove the straps on this, you just push and kind of pull and they're done. Okay, so now here's the actual unit, and now I gotta put in bars. Does it come with bars? Yeah, that's cool. So this is easy because I think I can just do this by hand. Just put one in and then just kind of. This is NATO strap. You don't need to put it in. Here we go. Aha. Okay, it's one. And that is. Two. Fuck. Two. There we go. Okay, and now, strap. Which way does strap go? I think this way. This way? Question mark? I always think it's this way. Yeah, this way. Cool. So, strap. There we go. Wait, no. Doesn't seem right. Nope. What are you... they're fighting. I don't know why. I guess they're play fighting, but still. Oh, these cats are going to be deaf to me. I apologize. It's... So, either I let them kind of roam around and distract you a little bit, or, like, visually and slightly, somewhat oddly, or I can lock them out of a room, in which case they'll just keep scratching on my carpet and meowing. So This is the lesser of two evils. I apologize for my cats. But here we go. See? Aha! Put that in. Wait, where does it seem? Oh yeah, no, it's over here. Yeah, I know how to wear watches. Psh, we can cut this out, right? Like, you know, so I don't look dumb. So here we go. Easy. Now it actually fits snugly. This is kind of long. Maybe I can probably end up. I might just trim this down. Yeah, it's a little long, but it'll still work. So yeah, now it sits snugly, and yeah, it doesn't look. It looks huge. It looks something like you would see in like an anime, like or like some like Saturday morning cartoon, or something like Power Rangers. It's like, yeah, that's what it reminds. It's like a, you know, it's like a transforming thing. Like I'm gonna rotate this, and I'm gonna hit it. You know, like whatever's like Megazord or whatever. I can't remember. Yeah, you get the point. But yeah, so this is the Surefire 2211 Luminox watch, and overall, I think it's a good purchase. It is okay. It is kind of pricey, so if you want something like this, but you don't need the Luminox, or you don't want like the cool Luminox name or tritium, you can get the much cheaper Surefire watch. And if you don't even need the watch, you could just get the flashlight. And honestly, it's like, now that I have it, it's like I feel like well, it is cool having like a watch like an analog watch. I feel like because of how like almost futuristic chunky this looks, would have been better just to put like an LCD here. And like, where's mine? Imagine, oh, there it is. Imagine just something like a G-Shock transplanted on it. And I think if you have just a flashlight one, because it's a little lower, you probably could just take a G-Shock and cut it down and just transplant it on it. And honestly, it'd probably be much better. It'd be more functional for sure, because let's face it, this is like, wow, right now it's 6:07. It's like, and I'm just like, this is right down here. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then that's a little bit over 5. So it's about 7 or 8. Yeah, kids, you know, numbers are hard. You got to triangulate and shit. But this is just like, okay, read, easy. So yeah, oh yeah, I guess I never. So buttons here. I don't know if I actually showed you button here. So if you one press, full brightness, right? And then one another press after a second turns off. But if you press it really quick twice, like double click basically, it's low light, and then you click it again, it turns off. But you can also just click both at once, and then that brings you the low light option because it counts as a double click. And yeah, so like I said, in review, I like it, but hey, what do you think? Let me know if this is cool, or if this is super tacky and I'm just a nerd and I wasted my monies, or if you have any questions. And we would love critical feedback. Let me know if you like the videos, anything, you know, this video, previous videos, the videos other Jeremy makes. And finally, we do have a Discord channel, so come chat with us. We post some really dumb shit on there, or really cool shit depending on where you look at it, and really anime and weeaboo shit too. So yeah, thanks for watching, and bye. Alright, stupid cats. I'm done. Oh, of course, now that I'm done, they fucked off. Fucking every fucking time.